The Eclipse tore through hyperspace, its engines straining to maintain speed. Each member grappling with the enormity of what they had just uncovered. Captain Sarah Keller sat in the command chair, her gaze fixed on the vastness of space outside the viewport. The silence was broken by Dr. Ethan Morales, who spoke with an urgency that mirrored the situation. "How long until we reach Earth?" he asked. 5 days, Elena Torres replied, her hands moving deftly over the ship's control panel. "Assuming we're not intercepted." Captain Keller's voice was firm as she addressed the crew. "We don't have the luxury of fear. Earth has to be warned. If the Zoryans catch us, we'll fight. But we will get this message through." In the ship's briefing room, the senior crew gathered to discuss the Zoryan threat. Keller began by recounting Siren's chilling words. "They don't see us as equals," she said. "They see Earth as a resource, a planet they intend to take by force." Elena added, "The maps I found weren't just for observation. They're targeting strategic locations, our defenses, energy grids, and major cities. They've been planning this invasion for years, maybe centuries." Dr. Morales stood and addressed the crew. "We need to warn Earth and prepare a response. If their technology is as advanced as it seems, we're facing an enemy that could decimate us in days." Commander Raj Patel leaned forward, his voice calm but grave. "We have to assume they'll follow us. If Earth isn't ready, the consequences will be catastrophic." Their fears soon became reality. On the third day of their journey, the ship's sensors picked up an incoming signal. Zoryan warships were following them. "How did they track us?" Elena muttered, her hands flying over the controls. "They must have placed a tracer on the ship," Raj replied. "They want to ensure we don't reach Earth." The crew prepared for battle. The Eclipse wasn't a warship, but it had defensive systems meant for emergencies. Captain Keller ordered all power diverted to shields and engines. As the Zoryan ships closed in, the Eclipse fired bursts of electromagnetic pulses, temporarily disrupting their pursuers' systems. It was a desperate move, but it bought them time. On the 5th day, the blue and green sphere of Earth came into view. Relief swept over the crew, but it was short-lived. Behind them, the Zoryan ships emerged from hyperspace. "Open a channel to Earth," Keller commanded. The communication officer's voice wavered. "This is Captain Sarah Keller of the Eclipse. We've encountered an alien species, the Zoryans, who plan to invade Earth. Prepare your defenses, they are following us, and they are powerful." On Earth, the message was received with disbelief and alarm. Military leaders scrambled to assess the situation, while scientists analyzed the data sent by the Eclipse. Back on the ship, Captain Keller delivered a broadcast to Earth's population. Her voice, though steady, carried the weight of desperation. "This is not the end. Humanity has faced impossible odds before and survived. We are stronger together, and we will fight for our home. The Zoryans may see us as inferior, but they underestimate our resilience. They will not go quietly into the night." Despite their best efforts, the Zoryans pushed further, disabling major cities and infrastructure. The crew of the Eclipse knew they had to change tactics. Dr. Morales proposed a bold plan: infiltrate a Zoryan ship to gather intelligence on their systems and find a weakness. Captain Keller hesitated but ultimately agreed. The crew of the Eclipse prepared for their most dangerous mission yet. As the Zoryan fleet loomed larger in the sky, humanity stood on the brink of annihilation, but hope lingered.